Okay, so I want to talk about your AI moat because you keep saying that word moat. And I don't think it means what you think it means. Here's the comfortable lie doing the rounds right now. We added AI to the product, therefore we're defensible. You bolted a chat window onto your app, you wrote a clever system prompt, you shipped it, and the board deck now says AI-powered platform. Cute, what you actually built is a wrapper around somebody else's model, a thin layer of prompt over an API you rent. And that wrapper has a countdown timer on it, and the timer is set by a lab in San Francisco that has never heard of you. Look, I'm not saying this to be cruel. I'm saying it because there's a very old, very boring framework that cuts through all of this, and almost nobody in the AI hype cycle is running it. It's called VRIO, Value, Rarity, Imitability, Organization, 1991, business school stuff. 4 questions. Is the thing valuable? Is it rare? Is it hard to copy? And is your organization actually set up to exploit it? Now, run your AI feature through it. Stay with me? Valuable? Sure, probably. Customers like it. Fine. Rare. This is where it starts to wobble. Everyone in your category has the same feature, built on the same model, in the same quarter, because you're all calling the same API. Rare means your competitors can't do it. Your competitor did it in a fortnight with an intern. Hard to copy. This is where it dies. Your prompt is not intellectual property. Your prompt is a paragraph. And here's the bit people refuse to look at. Every time the base model gets a major release, it eats a layer of the wrapper ecosystem. The models absorb summarization, absorbed, then translation, then basic coding assistance, then document Q&A, then half the writing tools, then agents that browse and book things. Each release, the floor rises, and whoever was living on the floor gets flattened. If your entire product is the model plus a nicer interface, you're not a company. You're a feature request that hasn't been prioritized yet. Adorable, but not a moat. So what actually survives? What passes the test? 4 things, roughly. 1. Proprietary data that compounds not data you scraped, data your product generates as a byproduct of being used that nobody else can get, that makes the product better, which gets you more usage, which gets you more data. Round and round and round, that's a flywheel, and here's the honest caveat because I refuse to sell you snake oil. Data moats are massively overhyped. Most proprietary data is stale or generic, or the model doesn't actually need it. The question isn't, do we have data? It's, does our data make tomorrow's product measurably better than a competitor with none? Usually the answer is no. 2. Workflow lock-in being the system of record. If your product holds the customer's history, their approvals, their audit trail, their whole operational spine, then ripping you out hurts. AI features on top of a system of record are defensible. AI features floating free art decoration. 3. Own distribution. An audience, a channel, a brand that people come to directly. If a model release can't take your customers away because your customers came for you, that's a moat. The labs cannot absorb. This is the one most founders ignore because building distribution is slow and unsexy and doesn't demo. Well, bless. 4. Real feedback loops. Users correct. The system improves. The improvement is visible. Genuine reinforcement from usage. Not a thumbs up button connected to nothing. But watch, because here's the O in VRIO, and it's the killer. Organization, you can sit on a genuinely rare, genuinely inimitable asset and still lose because you never operationalized it. An unexploited moat is nothing. It's water in a ditch. Toys R Us had the brand, the nostalgia, the data, the lot hollowed out anyway because the organization couldn't capture any of it. Sound familiar? So here's the dare. This week, sit down and write 1 paragraph. Name the thing you own that a model release cannot absorb and a competitor cannot rent. Data, workflow, distribution, or a loop. One of the 4, if you can write it, go and pour everything into it. And if you can't write the paragraph, yeah, no, you don't have a moat. You have a head start. Start running.